What if I told you that the difference between a senior who moves freely and feels strong at 75 and a senior who struggles to get off the couch and dreads a simple walk to the mailbox often comes down to just 20 minutes a day? Not a gym, not expensive equipment, not a complicated fitness program. Just 5 simple movements, done daily, in your own living room. And one of them, number 4, is something most seniors have never heard of. But it might be the most powerful thing you can do to prevent a fall. Stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete daily routine you can start tomorrow morning. No equipment, no experience needed. It is never too late to start. Welcome. If you're between 55 and 80 years old, or you love someone who is, this video is for you. Today we're walking through 5 exercises made specifically for the senior body. Not movements borrowed from a young person's workout. Not anything that will leave you sore and unwilling to try again. These 5 exercises target what matters most as we get older. Leg strength, core stability, hip mobility, upper body strength, and balance. Each one is safe, each one works, and each one can be adjusted to meet you where you are. Whether you exercise regularly or haven't moved much in years. I'll explain each exercise clearly, step by step. And near the end of the video, I'll share something most fitness for seniors never mention. Something about when and how you exercise that can double your results. Stay all the way through. Let's start with a story. Meet Harold. He's 74 years old, retired electrician, lives alone in his home of 40 years. 3 years ago, Harold fell in his hallway at night. He wasn't badly hurt, bruised hip, scraped elbow, but it scared him deeply. After that, Harold moved less, sat more, went outside less. Within a year, his legs felt heavy. Getting up from his chair was a real struggle. His daughter started talking about assisted living. Harold said, "I'm not ready to give up my house. I'm not ready to give up my life." His doctor sent him to a physical therapist. The therapist gave him a simple set of exercises, very much like the ones in this video, and told him to do them every morning. 6 months later, Harold was walking his neighborhood again. Back to small projects around the house. Back to feeling like himself. He told his daughter, "I feel stronger now than before the fall." Harold's story is possible for almost anyone, and it starts with movement. Before we get into the exercises, let me take 2 minutes to explain why your body needs these specific movements. Because when you understand the why, you will actually want to do them. After age 40, most people lose roughly 1% of their muscle mass every year. By age 70, that can add up to a 30% loss if nothing is done about it. 30%. That's the difference between living independently and needing help with basic tasks. Between confidence and fear. This condition has a name, sarcopenia. It affects the majority of adults over 65. But here's the most important thing. It is reversible at any age. Studies show that seniors in their 80s and 90s who start regular exercise can rebuild muscle, regain strength, and lower their risk of falls. Your body always responds to movement. Always. There are 3 things that change most with age, and all 3 need attention. Muscle strength, which powers everything you do. Mobility, how freely and comfortably you can move. Balance, your body's ability to stay upright and catch itself before a stumble becomes a fall. Falls are the leading cause of serious injury in adults over 65. Most are not caused by slippery floors. Most are caused by weak legs and poor balance. The 5 exercises today target all 3 of these areas, directly and safely. Let's get into them. Exercise 1, the sit-to-stand. The most useful exercise you can do. The first exercise is the sit-to-stand. It is getting up from a chair. But don't let the simplicity fool you. This one movement trains the muscles in your thighs, hips, and bottom. The muscles responsible for almost every movement in your daily life. Getting out of bed, climbing stairs, getting in and out of a car, walking, bending down. When these muscles are strong, life feels easier. When they are weak, everything becomes a challenge. How to do it? Sit in a sturdy chair. A dining chair or firm armchair works best. Place your feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart, slightly behind your knees. Lean forward slightly. Bring your nose toward your toes. This small lean makes standing much easier. Press through your heels and stand up. Rise fully, hips straight, shoulders back. Pause for 1 second at the top, then lower yourself back down slowly. Don't drop into the chair. Control the movement going down. That slow lowering is where a lot of the strength is built. That is 1 repetition. How many? Start with 5. Work toward 10, then 15 as you get stronger. If it's very hard right now, use your hands on the armrests to help. Over time, try to use your hands less and less. Progress, not perfection. A fact worth knowing: there's a test called the 30-second chair stand test used by doctors and therapists to measure a senior's independence and fall risk. The more times you can stand and sit in 30 seconds, the healthier your body is by nearly every measure. Every time you practice this movement, you're training your body to stay independent. Strong legs also protect your knees, support your lower back, and steady your walking. 1 exercise. Dozens of benefits. Do 10 of these every morning. Your future self will thank you. Exercise 2, the wall push-up. Upper body strength. Without getting on the floor, most seniors picture floor push-ups when they think of upper body exercise. And most seniors are right to avoid them. They are hard to get into, hard to get up from, and hard on the wrists and shoulders. The wall push-up gives you all the same benefits: chest, shoulder, and arm strength, plus core stability, while keeping you safely upright with almost no injury risk. Why upper body strength matters. Think about what your arms do every day. Pushing open a heavy door, lifting groceries, reaching a shelf, pushing yourself up from a chair. And this is important. Strong arms help you recover from a stumble. When you lose your balance, your arms are what grab a railing, brace on a wall, or catch your weight. Weak arms can't do that. Strong arms can. How to do it? Stand facing a wall about arm's length away. Place your palms flat on the wall, at shoulder height, shoulder width apart. Keep your body straight, like a plank, from head to hips. Don't let your hips sag forward. Bend your elbows and lean toward the wall slowly. Stop when your nose is close to the wall or when you feel a comfortable stretch. Pause 1 second, then push back to the start. That is 1 repetition. How many? Start with 8 to 10. Work toward 15 over time. Too easy? Step your feet further from the wall. Too hard? Step closer. 1 important tip: before you begin, lightly tighten your stomach. Just a gentle squeeze. Keep that through the whole movement. This engages your core, which also improves your balance. You're training 2 things at once. Every wall push-up is a statement: I am still strong. I am still capable. I am still here. 10 repetitions every morning, non-negotiable. Exercise 3, the standing march. The fall prevention secret hidden in your hips. Here's something most people never hear about. Weak hip muscles are one of the biggest hidden causes of falls in seniors. Your hip muscles are what lift your legs when you walk, climb stairs, and step over things. After years of sitting, in chairs and cars, on couches, these muscles become weak and tight in most people. When they're weak, your steps become shorter and lower. You shuffle instead of step. You can't lift your feet high enough to clear a curb or an uneven sidewalk. That is a serious fall risk. The standing march is the safest and most effective way to fix this. How to do it? Stand behind a sturdy chair or next to a counter. Hold lightly for support if needed. Stand tall, shoulders relaxed. Gently tighten your stomach. Slowly lift your right knee up, as high as you comfortably can. Hold it there for 1 to 2 seconds. Lower your foot back down slowly. Now lift your left knee. Hold. Lower. That is 1 full repetition, both sides. The most important part: don't rush. The whole point is the hold at the top. That pause is where your hip muscles are working hardest. That's where the strength comes from. Slow, steady, controlled. How many? Aim for 10 per leg. Start with 5 per side if needed. A bonus you might not expect. Every time you lift one foot, you're balancing on the other. That means you're training your balance with every single repetition, without even thinking about it. Over time, as you get more confident, try holding the chair with just your fingertips, or hover your hand near it without touching. That extra challenge is great for your balance. Strong hips mean higher foot clearance. Higher foot clearance means fewer trips. Fewer trips means fewer falls. Simple as that. We are halfway through, and I want to keep the promise I made at the start. Exercise 4, coming right up, is one that most fitness videos for seniors never talk about. It sounds almost too simple to matter, but research shows seniors who do this exercise regularly fall 41% less often. Not 5%, not 10%, 41. It takes less than 2 minutes, no equipment at all, and most seniors have never been told to do it. Stay with me. We are almost there, but first, a quick bonus idea called the invisible exercise. The invisible exercise, NEAT. There's a concept called NEAT non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Long name, simple idea. NEAT is all the movement you do throughout the day that isn't a formal workout. Walking to the kitchen, doing dishes, stepping outside to get the mail, standing up during a TV commercial. Research shows this everyday movement is just as important for your health as structured exercise. But modern life has removed most of it. Remote controls, food delivery, online shopping. Every convenience takes away a small movement. The fix is simple. Try to get up and move for 2 to 3 minutes every hour. Not exercise, just movement. Walk to the window, refill your water, do some gentle arm circles while the kettle boils. Your body reads all of it as activity, and it responds. Think of your formal exercises as the main meal. NEAT is the snacks in between. Both matter. Exercise 4, the single leg stand. 2 minutes a day that could prevent a devastating fall. Here we are. Exercise 4, the single leg stand. I know what you're thinking. Standing on one leg sounds risky. But hear me out, because this is important. Your ability to balance on one leg is one of the most reliable ways doctors and physical therapists measure fall risk in older adults. Here's a quick test. Can you stand on one leg for 10 seconds without holding anything? Your balance is reasonably good. Can you not hold it for 5 seconds? Your risk of falling is significantly higher than it should be. Here's the good news. Balance can be trained at any age. People in their 90s improve their balance with practice. It works just like building muscle. How to do it? Safely. Stand beside a counter, sturdy table, or the back of a heavy chair. Keep your hand just an inch or two from the surface. Close enough to grab it instantly. Stand tall. Slightly bent knees, not locked stiff. Gently tighten your stomach. Slowly lift one foot just an inch or two off the floor. You don't need to raise your knee high. Just shift all your weight onto one foot. Hold for 5 seconds. Then switch feet. Work up to 10 seconds per side, then 20, then 30. What's happening inside your body? The moment you lift one foot, your entire balance system activates. Your ankle muscles fire, your knee stabilizers kick in, your core tightens, your brain starts receiving signals from your feet, your eyes, and your inner ear all at once. With every practice session, that system gets faster and more automatic. Your body gets better at catching itself before a stumble turns into a fall. When to practice it? Any time you're standing still in the kitchen, waiting for coffee to brew, single leg stand. Brushing your teeth, single leg stand. These micro doses throughout your day add up fast. The 41%, a major study on balance training in older adults found that regular single leg standing reduced falls by 41%. Falls cause hip fractures, head injuries, and hospitalizations. They are the #1 reason seniors lose their independence. A 41% reduction changes lives. 2 minutes a day. That's all it takes. Please, do this one. Exercise 5. The shoulder roll and neck release. The forgotten exercise that protects your posture and your safety. Exercise 5 might surprise you. It doesn't look like exercise at all, but it addresses a problem that affects most seniors, and almost nobody connects it to strength, mobility, or fall risk. The problem is posture. After decades of sitting at desks, in cars, on couches, the head drifts forward and the upper back begins to round. You've seen it in others. You may feel it in yourself. Here's why it matters more than most people realize. A head that normally weighs 10 to 12 pounds can put 40 to 60 pounds of pressure on your neck and spine when it sits just a few inches too far forward. That causes neck pain, shoulder tension, headaches, and reduced arm mobility. But there's a fall connection too. When your upper back is rounded and your head is forward, your eyes naturally look downward. Your side vision narrows. You notice obstacles and uneven ground less quickly. Posture affects how clearly you see the world around you, and that directly affects how safely you move through it. How to do it, Part 1. Shooter rolls. Let your arms hang at your sides. Slowly roll both shoulders forward in big circles, up, back, down, around. 5 rolls forward, then 5 rolls backward. Nice and slow. You may hear some clicking or popping. That's usually just the joint releasing. Perfectly normal. If you feel pain, stop and check with your doctor. Part 2. Neck release. Sit or stand tall. Gently tilt your right ear toward your right shoulder. Don't force it. Just let gravity create a light stretch on the left side of your neck. Hold for 10 slow breaths. Return to center. Now tilt your left ear toward your left shoulder. Hold for 10 slow breaths. Then gently drop your chin toward your chest. Hold for 10 slow breaths. Return to center. Part 3. Chin tuck. This one looks small, but it's powerful. Pull your chin straight backward, like you're making a double chin. Don't tilt up or down. Just slide the chin back. Hold 3 seconds, release. Repeat 5 to 8 times. This directly fights forward head posture by strengthening the small muscles that hold your head in the right position. Physical therapists use this with patients every single day. It works. Finish with 3 deep breaths. In through your nose for 4 counts. Hold for 2. Out through your mouth for 6 counts. This calms your nervous system, lowers stress hormones, and helps your muscles recover. It costs nothing, and the benefits compound over time. One final thought on posture. When you walk into a room standing tall, shoulders back, head up, eyes forward, you feel different. You are different. Your posture tells the world who you are. More importantly, it tells you who you are. Stand tall, walk tall, live tall. Your complete daily routine, let's put it all together. Here's your full morning routine. First, 1 full glass of water. Exercise 1, sit to stand, 10 repetitions. Slow and controlled. Exercise 2, wall push-up, 10 to 15 repetitions. Core tight throughout. Exercise 3, standing march, 10 reps per leg. Hold at the top. Short rest, 1 to 2 minutes. Breathe, drink water. Exercise 4, single leg stand, 3 rounds of 10 to 20 seconds per leg. Counter nearby for safety. Exercise 5, shoulder roll and neck release. Full sequence with chin tucks and 3 deep breaths. Finish. A short walk, even just around your home or to the end of your driveway. Movement after exercise helps your body recover and stay active. Total time, about 18 to 22 minutes. That's your program. 5 exercises every morning. This doesn't need discipline or willpower. It just needs a decision. The same decision you make to brush your teeth every morning. Make it. And stick to it. What to expect? Week 1, the movements will feel new, some easy, some harder than expected. You may feel mild muscle tiredness, especially in your legs. That's healthy. Changes are already starting under the surface. Week 2, the exercises start to feel easier. You may notice you're moving more smoothly in the morning. Weeks 3 and 4, real-world changes begin. The chair is easier to get out of. The stairs feel lighter. Morning stiffness clears faster. Your body is telling you, this is working. Months 2 and 3, the improvement becomes impossible to ignore. Strength, balance, and mobility are all measurably better. The people around you start noticing too. 6 months. This is where Harold ended up. Feeling stronger than before, feeling like himself again. You don't need to be perfect. Missing a day is fine. What matters is showing up most days consistently, over time. Small effort, daily repetition, big results. Let's come back to where we started. 5 exercises, 20 minutes. Your living room, sit to stand. Builds the leg strength that makes every movement easier. Wall push-up keeps your upper body strong and capable. Standing march strengthens the hips that keep you from tripping. Single leg stand trains the balance system that prevents falls. Shoulder roll and neck release restores your posture and helps you see and breathe and live more fully. None of these are complicated. None of them are dramatic. But practiced every day, they add up to something that truly matters. They add up to strength, independence, confidence, a life lived on your own terms. Remember Harold? 6 months ago, he could barely get up from his chair. Today, he walks his neighborhood and lives in his own home. He didn't do anything extraordinary. He just showed up every morning for 20 minutes. You can do the same. Your body is ready. So are you. If this video helped you today, please take 1 second and click the like button. It helps this information reach other seniors who need it. Your one click really does matter. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button. New videos every week. Simple, honest, practical health guidance with no fads and no gimmicks. Coming up next, exactly what to eat before and after exercise to get the most out of these movements, specifically for the senior body. It's a short video with a big impact. You won't want to miss it. Take care of yourself. See you in the next one.